What's up, gamers and game collectors? This is Ryan again with another video. Today we're going to be talking about my Sega Genesis collection and also my Sega 32X and Sega CD. Got a lot of great stuff in my Sega collection. Without further ado, we'll take a look at it. Alright, here's my Sega CD collection. I've got a loose disc, Sewer Shark. It's kind of one of those games. Had a cardboard box, so not a lot of people hung on to the cardboard boxes. Same thing goes with Final Fight CD. It's actually a pretty pricey game, especially if you can find it in the box. I have this Ultra CD backup cartridge from Stone Age Gamer. Got that a while back, just so I can save progress on some of these games. And I got Soul Star, Sulfice, Sherlock Holmes, Battle Core, Rise of the Dragon, Echo, Tides of Time, Sonic CD, Robo Alesta. Got that for a really good price. Actually, the same thing goes with the Soul Star. I know it's really shot up recently. Got AH3 Thunderstrike. It's a pseudo 3D helicopter game. Really makes use of the hardware, the Sega CD hardware. I do have some of the FMV games, obviously. Jurassic Park being one. Double Switch also, that's another one. And the infamous Ground Zeroes Texas. I have a much better game here, The Amazing Spider-Man for Sega CD. Formula 1 Beyond the Limits. Tomcat Alley, another FMV game. Lodestar. The Heart of the Alien, which is actually Out of This World Part 1 and 2. Really great game, especially if you like those kind of cinematic platformers. And then, of course, the OG Mortal Kombat. Probably the definitive edition for that era is the Sega CD version. At least in my opinion it is. And we got my boxed Genesis games, and also some 32X. But crowning jewel, obviously, Castlevania Bloodlines. I actually picked up the cartridge at a pawn shop for 20 bucks, which is a really great deal at that time. Sonic the Hedgehog, the OG one. Super Street Fighter. Streets of Rage 2. X-Men. Hard driving. Picked this up at a thrift store for $2. Genesis 6-pack, which actually has Golden Axe, Sonic the Hedgehog, Revenge of Shinobi, Columns, Streets of Rage, Super Hang-On, Maximum Carnage. One of my favorite games as a kid. I got that for $2. Couldn't pass it up. It's a boxed 32X game. Obviously, the golfing game, but hey, you don't come across boxed 32X games very often. Alien 3. I actually picked that up at the same time I got Hard Driving. I think it was $2. Golden Axe 2. Crew Ball. Another one I picked up at the thrift store. Got a really good deal on that. I think it was maybe $2 as well. OG Sega Classics Golden Axe. Alicia Dragoon. Got a really good deal on this. I've got it a little while back, but it is a rental, unfortunately. But still worth it. Great game, by the way. Then I have Rocket Knight Adventures, Contra Hardcore, Gunstar Heroes. Some of my favorite games on the Genesis right there, especially in my collection. And I got some more great Genesis games, some good ones, and then just stuff I get deals on that I can't really pass up. Got a Game Genie for the Sega Genesis, Sonic and Knuckles, NBA Jam TE, Tournament Edition, Lotus Turbo Challenge, Desert Strike, Mortal Kombat 3, Jungle Strike, Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition, X-Men 2. It's much better than the first one in my opinion. Revolution X, Aerosmith game. Not a great game by any means. It's fun, time waster I guess. Not really deep gameplay. Not the best version. Best version's on Saturn, but still it's a very mediocre game. Altered Beast, Urban Strike, of course Sonic 2, NBA Jam, and then WrestleMania. And we got some 32X games. Cosmic Carnage, Virtual Fighter, Metalhead, Virtual Racing, Star Wars, the arcade game, and Motocross, Mortal Kombat 2. Probably the best version of its generation is on the 32X. Maybe excluding the Sega Saturn version. This one is a lot easier to find, in my opinion, than the Saturn version. I don't think it's worth the extra money to get the Saturn version opposed to this. They're pretty comparable. You got Primal Rage. Again, probably one of the better versions. Maybe excluding the PlayStation version. And then you have Doom, which is a decent port. It's not the best port of Doom, but to see it running on that hardware, it's pretty impressive. In my opinion, the Metalhead is the best example of what the hardware can do. It seemed like it was not so much a labor of love, but they really paid attention to detail and they really pushed the hardware to see what it can do. Star Wars in that aspect is pretty comparable. On the other hand, then you have crap like this, Motocross, which has a really terrible frame rate. The graphics aren't that great. It's not really pushing the system too hard. Same thing goes with Cosmic Carnage. I got it cheap, so that's why it's in my collection. Same thing with Motocross. I don't particularly like those games. I'm kind of trying to go for a full set on the 32X, but the better games are a lot more expensive than what I want to pay. And if you notice, this is actually the not for resale version of Virtual Fighter, so that probably came with somebody's 32X.